Ah, there we go. Well, this isn't going to be fun, is it? Ooh. Welcome to the Mouth Noise stream. We're back in the wild land of Unreal. Let me just... Yes, no. Barrel content level. Barrel Boy will want. It's like it kind of lines up as well. I wonder... It really bothers me, does that? Where did it go? Like I spent so long on that and I fucked it up. But yeah, looks like that's part of the normal map though. Because if you look real close, it's the shadows go different ways at the transition point there. You see? Anyway, that's not whoa, that's not what we're doing. We're doing Barrel Boy. I do have a controller, it's not plugged in. Spicy. Good. This time the barrel lad he is barrel ladding. I'm not seeing any barrels. Oh! I spoke far too soon. God damn it. Spoke far too soon there. No explosion when the barrels hit me though. Interesting. Thought that was a thing that happened. Maybe I was mistaken. Whoop. Whoop. Anyway, let's just see what we've got written here. So we should have an event hit, event overlap, barrel character, BP. Is this event hit? Here we go. Get class, object, return value, BP barrel, true, destroy actor, and oh, actually we can fix that real fast. Barrel. This has event destroyed. There we go. So when that's destroyed. Can we do this? I just want a reference. I didn't want to. I just wanted to move while I was doing that. No, I didn't. No, I want to move. I want to move you. I want to move you. There we go. Ugh. I don't know if that's gonna work, because that might. We might have to do some fuckery with destroying the actor model, etc., etc. And I get the sincerest feeling that my phone is gonna die during this stream, so it's fairly warm. I thought it'd be easier rather than rather than grabbing it every 5 seconds to read the manual. I would just strap it to my arm. Bitch. Okay. Yeah, no. As I thought, that doesn't work. So what we need to do is not destroy the actor, but destroy the actor component, the barrel boy. Destroy. We will need this one. No. How do I? Okay, well, I've is it alt click to destroy a link? Yeah, it is. Is that an actor? Oh no, I need destroy act. No. Delete act. Destroy component. Mesh. Yeah, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Delay? Because you wanna see the explosion, right? And then it will destroy the actor, and then it'll do the thing. It'll respawn you because that's part of the game. So let's check that out. It waits 0.2 seconds at the moment. That might be too slow. I mean, not enough time for you to see the stuff going on, but we will see. It's all about trial and error. The jump mechanics in this game are not favorable. Really? What? Sorry, I'm not meant to be playing the game. I'm meant to be hitting these. Yay! So that was a bit fast. So, does that say 1.5? No, 0.5. Wow, Jesus. I wish it didn't have to compile every time you did something like that, because it's like, I mean, I guess it could be game breaking, but like it could be uncompilable if you put in a negative number in an unsigned variable space. But I mean, the Unreal Engine's not inflexible in its input mode. It is not raw C that you're putting in. It's filtered. It's interpreted. Boom. It's really weird. If I'm still and they bump into me, it doesn't count. But that felt pretty good. Half a second. It's fast enough. It's fast enough that it doesn't get you angry. Oh! Oh yeah, we got to destroy the movement component, of course. What an idiot. Ugh. So as you can see, when you die, obviously you can still jump around. This might be better with a sequence actually. A sequence. So alt click all these boys. So I don't really know. I don't know the significance of using a sequence over using anything else. Then destroy the mesh. Then destroy the movement component. And then delay. Destroy target. Is it just to keep things like organizationally clear? Oh, that one comes up here. Sorry. Whoops. Oops. Yeah, I guess we're getting a lot of crossed over lines here, so maybe it is just for readability of the code, because it's just going to be do this, then this, then this, then this, then this. 46%. Don't restore, thank you. Beautiful. Very, very good. And that should be exactly the same as it was 2 seconds ago, only sorry, with a switch instead of, I don't know what's going on here. Big burp energy, wow. I'm gonna start hiccuping in a second. You just watch out. What? Oh, yeah. So that's fine. In fact, I should stop playing the game and I should hold the directional button to make sure I can't move. And then after we've done that test, finally, a test that I should have done minutes ago. Yeah, I can't move after I've been smashed. Is to check the actor manifest, make sure that when I smack into them, it deletes the actors. Because that's what we told it to do. 41? Yeah, it does. Absolutely does kill the barrel boys. I like it. It's great. Boom. Anyway, what we're doing now? Yeah, so we've done that. Great job, you made it this far. Fill the basic blueprint level creation, created a blueprint character from scratch that you brought to life through input advanced character options. You learned blueprint window, a large portion of the intricacies, details you work from. Some pre-built nodes via the context-sensitive search. Well done, us. Chapter 3: Advanced Blueprint Animation and Sound. Sound. This is the point where I have to stop listening to Bach and turn the fucking game audio on. It's I'll drag this on screen. It is presently muted, as I do not want a cheeky copyright strike on my Twitch. That would suck. But as it happens, if we are moving on to putting sound effects into our game, so be it. Well done. Okay, Brill, thank you. During the course of this chapter, we will also explore the 3D sound functionality provided by Unreal, as well as utilize the sound system in conjunction with the animation system to create animation-driven sound effects. I watched a video on this about 10 years ago. No, but yes, seriously. He was talking about how you can use keyframes in the, it was the Kismet animation blueprint. It wasn't blueprints back then. It was Kismet. It was the Kismet animation system. You could put a keyframe in using a button, then that keyframe would trigger an event basically every time that thing, and you could use that. It would trigger an event and it would have a position. You could position it. You couldn't position it. It was just an event. What am I talking about? That's complete fallacious nonsense. So you had a keyframe event that you could apply to animations that you imported, and that could drive stuff like particle effects and sound effects. And the example that was given is that you could put a keyframe every time they put their foot down on the floor. You could trigger an event to play sound effect for foot on the floor. You could trigger a dust splash at the foot, etc., etc. Very interesting, very cool, very useful integration of stuff. By the way, guys, Oatly Barista oat milk drink, really good in coffee. We will cover the following points: UE4 animation pipeline, how to export animation assets, working through UE4 animation tool, creating events and loops with animation montage, creating animation graphs and how to apply these graphs to in-game characters, receiving cues from the game world, character state to play the correct animation, loading and modifying sounds, playing sounds in 3D space, working with the animation montage to create animation-driven sounds, advanced blueprint technique, creating and utilizing basic HUD and font object, cleaning up shop. Oh, this is an awkward position to have my arm in. I will be frank with you, gentle friends. It's like, like it'd be nice if I could have part of my dual screen functionality on my phone tilted one way and part of it tilted the other way, because it'd be really easy to read horizontally off my phone and it'd be easier to hold as well, but that doesn't look like an option really. Let's try it. I turned auto rotate off just because I hate it messing around with my stuff. Yeah, that's really small font now. This isn't working, is it? This is just the worst option. Fuck's sake. Loading and cleaning up shop. We left our barrel hopper project and instantly implemented some respawning logic and code state project's basic prototype. Best during the course of the chapter, we've been refining previous implementations as well as adding new layers of polish and inclusion of animation sound effects. However, before we do this, we should clean up functionality we've already left in place. As it is, now we play dice, leave nothing in charge of the main camera. You notice that upon player collision with the barrel, the camera will disjoint and show a default view of the world's origin. We need to append the functionality to create an event delegate so that when our player is destroyed, the game mode creates a new camera and sets it as our main view target. We can then interpolate from this new camera to our player camera upon respawn to create a nice clean respawn effect. Before we do this, I think now is a great time to introduce you to some new concepts that will let you organize your blueprint graphs. Okay. Thank you, Unreal by example, for addressing the fact that the camera is left in a state of flux, a state of uncertainty when it is smacked from our character. Is that actually a thing? Is it just happening so fast that I don't notice it? Oh, it is. It does happen. You got one exact frame of default camera. Excellent. Right. Yes. Okay. Logic flow. Unreal Engine's blueprint features new nodes. Sole purpose is to control the execution flow of the blueprint. divert or navigate the critical execution path to flow in a desired directional sequence. Okay, cool. Branch, do end, do once multi-input, flip-flop, for loop with break, while loop, gate, multi-gate, sequence. Create a sequence of execution paths that we find in order. We've done that one. We've covered one of those things because I already knew how to do that. Thank God. Oh! Get smacked. We're still playing the game. It's very cool. We should stop playing. So I guess we'd want our new camera, our new camera to be like here or something. I think it'd be cool to have the camera like be a zoomed out view, but that was I have my controller plugged in. That's not gonna work, is it? Oh, it's E and Q, not space and control. Jesus. If maybe the Z height of the camera's position was driven by the last Z height of the player. That'd be cool. And then it would pan out basically straight, and then it would zoom in to where you were spawning. That'd be cool. So how are we doing this? Using a sequence, we've done that. Before we begin, we will create the sequence camera. Before we create the respawn camera functionality, we'll implement a sequence to maintain a tidy blueprint event graph. Okay. Sequence node will allow us to create a series of execution paths that we executed. And all this allows us to associate similar functionality with given sequence paths. Okay, cool. Functionality. Respawn character times passed. We've already created a basic implementation of the latch on the previous chapter. Create a sequence now. Now ensure this has 2 output execution pins. They should be titled 0, then 1. And don't need a character respawn event connect execution path input pin. Okay, so we are game mode. Sequence, good slime. Can you make a sequence by holding S and pressing? Yes, you can. So you can do many things in the Unreal Engine, speed modes, speed hacks, I guess, for your blueprint creation by holding down any one of your 108 key mechanical keyboard keys and then clicking. You'll get different things. So S is a sequence. M is okay. Didn't expect that one to come out. Bro. M is multi-gate. If you ever need a multi-gate, it's M. And then 1, 2, 3, and 4 are your 4 vectors, which are used, which are fuck off. The second I try and maybe it's context sensitive. Maybe it doesn't want to spawn those when you're not inside of a thing, you know, a place where you need a 3 vector. You always need 3 vectors, right? You press 3. You press 3 and yeah. Cast to material expression constant 3 vector. So you're not going to be able to make a 3 vector outside of the... Yeah, I can't just make a 3 vector. Holy shit, what the fuck? But what if I need a 3 vector outside? What if I need a couple of ints in the same int? Hey, I need you. I need all this to go over there. Hey, that's how you connect him, right? Nope, not that one. This one, apparently. I don't know why. That's the pin it's drawn off. And it's going to be like, and now run it. Okay, extra camera spawn functionality append it to the 0 output pin. This means the camera spawn functionality will execute, then our player respawn functionality. Oh, shit. What a great idea. Zoom out. Let's move this down. Let's, the fuck? Oh yeah, there's a 0.2 second delay before the respawn occurs. I see. Just comment it so I can move it around a bit easier. Event on bind event to on destroyed. Cast a BP barrel boy. Excuse me. So off pin 1 we're gonna be doing our camera shit. Where do we spawn the camera? Yeah. I'm going to create something called a camera actor, and then setting this to be our target view. Camera actors are not cameras in themselves, but are in-world objects that owns a camera component. Here, setting a camera actor as the target view will use this camera component as the camera through which the player views the game world. You can use any actor that owns a camera component as a target for the view. So I need to make an actor with a camera, and it's got to be a blueprint, because you can't have an actor scene that isn't a blueprint, right? Am I right? Am I not right? I like how the tutorial hasn't even gone into the fact that you can still move when you've been destroyed. Oh, that's right, because we changed it, didn't we? It was originally it destroyed the actor, the BP barrel boy. It destroyed the. Look at that fucking BSP culling. It's like, oh yeah, those branches go somewhere, I'm sure. That's so janky. So should we make that now? Doesn't tell us to. It's going to use the spawn actor from class node to create our camera actor. However, just like in previous instances, we need to provide a transform for the actor to use spawn. We need this transform to be that of the character's camera upon his untimely barrel-related demise. To do this, we can create a transform variable in BH game mode called camera death. I'm going to read through this because it's important to know how to do a thing, but I have a better idea of how to implement the camera, so fuck you. Cheers now. Some of the destroyed event in BH character use the game mode function to return a reference to the current game mode. Cast this BH game mode and set the death of camera transform so that the player's camera reference to the camera cam. Get world transform functions. Functionality should appear in the BH character blueprint. Barrel boy. Yes. Event destroyed. We will do a partiality of the function, but we are going to do something a little bit different. Barrel game mode. Get game mode. I don't know why we're doing this, but we are doing this. Ah, right, okay. So I need a new variable. Transfer world transform. This is gonna be def camera location. Boom. So the X and the Y and the Z are fine. The rotation. So we need to infer the rotation and we need to infer the Z, but we do not need split that way. Make world. Set world. No. Set death camera location. Oh yes. As BP. Ah, yes. There we go. And then split that. I think the scale should be fine, but is no break. Z is the height. The X and the Y are going to remain as 0 to be centralized to the play. That's fine. So this looks like bullshit, but we're actually taking 2 steps out. It's the camera location X and Y are always gonna be 0. Are always gonna be 0. Yeah, everything is centered around the 169.621. Roughly centered around. Centered enough. Can I deselect everything now? There we go. What do we do after that? So we've set that. I've gone through the same steps as the manual has gone through. I've just changed a few of the values because I have a. Oh no, we can't leave the X the same, can we? So the X is going to be fairly close up. So this is the kind of view that we have right now, right? Red. What's this? That's at 1240. So if we were at like 2000, right? Okay, yeah. Sorry. And not negative 2000, right? positive 2000. Yeah, positive. 100%. Cool. We need to add the functionality though. That's well, we haven't done that yet. 36% battery. Gonna reach for my charger cable. Gonna end up looking like I've got an IV stuck in my arm, but this is modern learning, guys. Modern ass learning. All the PCs, all the time. Yeah, might be to save out our camera so that we have a reference to future. Create a camera actor reference variable in the My Blueprint game mode camera. What? With the transform the character's camera at depth attained, navigate back to the BH game mode blueprint. We can now create our camera spawn functionality. Do this for finding spawn actor from class, set class to camera actor. So we don't actually have to make a camera actor. Spawn actor from class. Select the class. Camera actor. Yes, my friend. And then we need the death camera location. Get. Let's just tuck that in there. That's horrible. I hate it. Let's move it out. Sometimes grabbing these pins is a little bit hard. They're it's not because they're small, but like if you click in the wrong place, like you're gonna be renaming things or changing where the pins go, stuff like that. Camera death, defaults, and before shortcut is then 0. Execution done that. To save out our camera so we have a reference to use in the future, create a camera actor reference variable in the My Blueprint panel called game mode camera. Set the value of this reference to the output spawn actor from class mode. Just create a camera actor reference variable. Probably could have camera anim camera actor object reference. Yeah. Yes. That's called game mode character. And set the value of the reference to the output of spawn actor from class node. Okay. Like that. Before we do this, however, you motherfucker. What? 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 Hold on. But before we do this, however, we should be sure to not leave any floating camera objects around the world clutter. Remember, we need to first check whether there is an already existing game mode camera populating that reference. If there is, we need to destroy it. Then assign the newly created camera. All right, okay. So that doesn't look right. Let's drag off here. Returns truth the object is usable, non-null, and not pending kill. Kismet system library. What the fuck is that? Fuck's sake. Checks to see if this asset data refers to an asset or is null. No? What? There are so many is valid nodes. Oh, yeah, sure. Is not valid. Boom. Boom. I'm rushing now. What the fuck? Why am I rushing? I've got all the time in the fucking world. Let's just read this. Drink the coffee, read the book. Drink the coffee, read the book. Object reference output to execution path. One of the reference is valid, another if it's not. Spawn one of these nodes. Now pass the game mode camera to the input labeled. Okay. Wait, what? Pass the game mode camera reference. No, what? Alright, okay, so this into this. This is so fucking messy. Jesus Christ. Is valid. Spawn a destroy actor again. Okay. Destroy actor. Yeah. And then pass the game mode camera reference to it. Then connect both the execution output of the destroy actor node and the is not valid node to the set node. Alright, okay. So both of these go to set the game mode camera. Oh yeah, because of course we got to destroy any game mode camera that's already there, and then set the new game mode character camera to the one that we've got now. I get it. Big chunky brains play. Can I... There is that. Okay. It's just throwing up the memory, setting the new character, otherwise we avoid the functionality and setting the new character to the actual reference. Cool. Brill. That's fantastic. That is, it's beautiful. It compiles, it saves, it compiles. Let's just comment this boy out as the death camera. Cool. I don't like the comment tab that you can't fucking read them. They're useless. Maybe we should just have moved this. Move it down so it doesn't get in the way, I guess. That'd be a better idea. It wants me to recompile even if I just make a comment box though. That's weird. Like, comment box isn't fucking code. It's a line of comment around it. Anyway. Okay, what does it want me to do here? To ensure that our new camera contains consistent view properties with our previous camera, we're going to need to change one of the new character's default properties. To do this, drag a line from our game mode camera reference and search for get camera component. I'm gonna have to. What? Get. I've done that one. Wait, hang on. Drag a line from our game mode camera reference and search for get camera component. Wait, what? This is written badly. This is the object reference. Get what? Oh right, yeah, okay. Get camera component. There we go. Does this need to be on here? I'm pretty sure it's going to need to be on there. Set constraint aspect ratio. If it's not ticked, it's false, right? I can't just have a false reference. Okay, fine. I don't care. Don't even care. Please, just let me do my thing. I mean, I'm pretty sure that's just going to be like here, right? Nope. Good. Oh, because it's the camera component, right? Yeah, of course. Phone is getting mighty toasty. I might have to just sneak it out of its case a second. It's a silicon case, you know. It's gonna keep the heat in pretty efficiently. Don't know why you would want that, but whatever. I like also how it was advertised with like, oh, it's got these cooling ducts, so you've got great airflow around your phone. It's like, yeah, there's no vent for those ducts. They go to a fucking wall. What you're creating is still air pockets which heat up with your phone's temperature. Whoop! Will you please? Yep, I'm glad it doesn't have any buttons on the top. Fucking godsend that. Whoever decided buttons on the top of the phone was an anathema, good on you. They are. Why would you want buttons on the top of your phone, chat? That's ridiculous. Absolutely. Coffee ridiculous. Anyway, what do we do? Constraining the aspect goddamn ratio. Right, okay. good. We set this camera access the new target view to via set view target with blend node. Does this have to be on here? Is this all one? Whoa! What? Whoa! Is this all one thing? Set what? View target with. Wow. Set viewport mouse capture mode. Ooh. View target with blend, you fucker. Set blue target with blend. Yeah, there you go. Target is the player controller. Okay. I don't want the target to be the player controller. I want the target to be VT blend linear? No. But we're going to need two of these. We're going to need two of these, aren't we? We're going to need one here. Delay respawn. And then when he respawns, we need to... We're going to need one of these. Set constraint aspect ratio. I don't know where this is meant to go, though. It does not explain in the book what you're meant to attach that to. Oh! Oh, yes. Game mode camera returns the value of the variable. Ah, yes. This is meant to be this is meant to be all together, yes. Whoops. No. Look, I want to take 5 minutes to organize these beautiful pins so that they are actually beautiful for once. Yeah. Can I please move you? Oh my god. Look at that. It's just... That pin is completely extraneous. Oh! Oh, you bastard. You big cheesy fuck. That's fine. So set. And then... and then set. And then... Okay. We've done the is valid. Okay, send type view. Plugging your camera action into the new view target input. Okay. Wait, what? Okay, so the game mode camera is the new view target and the player controller. The player index here, need between get player controller with the player index of 0. Get player controller player index 0. That's the target for that. That's the target for that. So that is going to zoom us out when we die. Blend time. Should probably increase that. What delay node? Event respawn. Happens when the actor has been destroyed, that's fine. Time taken to blend. 1 second. Very good. Everything still works. Kind of. Works as good as it did, at least. That did not work. Is it because I tinkered? I don't think so. Because our respawn... Whoa. Alright, Mr. Collision. BP Garrett Barrel game mode. Not 0.5. 0.5. Please. Please. Compile. That's good. So this should be a 2-second delay before we get a new dude. So the time it takes to move your camera is independent of the time it takes to respawn. They are asynchronously processed. Cool. But that also means that if you want your camera to take a second to... What the fuck was that? it it kind it kind of works. It kind of really works, but it also really kind of does not work. I want to avoid those barrels, but I want to get hit by that one. I don't know what's going on here. Oh, do you know what? Do you know what is maybe going on? If we have like a, do we have a camera? Like, do we have like an extraneous? No, no, we do not. There are no extraneous cameras in our actor manifest, so that's weird. So let's just analyze what's going on when we die. Let's just have a nice slow look at what is going on. So we're going along happy as Larry. The camera is... camera's getting rotated somehow. Let's have a look in the barrel boy, because we're changing the X location to a specific place. We're changing the Y location to a specific place. We are changing the Z location to the Z location that it is. Changing the rotation and the scale to the rotation and the scale of the thing. Okay, event hit, object, barrel, branch, do one, destroy actor, destroy the barrel, destroy the mesh of our dude. This isn't parented. This is independent of the mesh, so it's okay. We can delete the mesh. We can delete the character movement, and then we destroy the actor, right? Okay. Let's get rid of that. Let's get rid of that delay, because I think that might be cause for some of our problem. Because I think the delay in deleting the actor, because the delay for the respawn is in the respawn function itself, and having a delay after deleting the actor is going to leave us with a floating camera anyway. And if there's going to be a delay after a delay, that's not going to be good. This should have fixed our problem. This has not fixed our problem. Who knows what the problem is? We might just have to leave it, come back to it at a later juncture. How good a heatsink is a human being? Like, probably a really bad heatsink. But having said that, mostly made out of water, so what was that noise? Okay, so it didn't fix our problem. As you notice, our character recordy boy, our character cameraman, is 90 degrees negative Z, right? And we're doing a 90-degree twist, right? So what if that change isn't being replicated? Does appear to be that. Let's try it. Seeing how the delay didn't do jack shit. So if we split, break, split. Instead of doing that, we're just gonna set the location of the Z, set the location of the X, set the yaw, which should be fine, and the scale again should be easy peasy. It shouldn't have to affect the scale. Can you even scale a camera? Like, what would that achieve? Let's just see if this works for one thing. Because I get the feeling like, because the oh good slam. I'll be back in just a second. So that's obviously wrong. BP barrel man. Let's try it. Let's try it the opposite direction. It seemed like we had a big swingo of the lingo, and was not what we were looking for. Annoyingly. If only we were looking for some crazy helical. I mean, come to think of it, it does seem to be that the blend boy is what's spinning our fucking thing out of control. Okay, that is that's not recombine. Yeah, okay. So we'll just set that back to that. We'll save and we'll go to our game mode. Camera component, target, set constraint aspect ratio. Okay, that's fine. Player controller, set view target with blend. So we're setting. I want to move you, dude. I don't want to pin. I want to move you. New view target is game mode camera. Game mode camera is set from the return value of spawn actor camera, the spawn transform. Okay. Spawn transform is death camera location. The death camera location is set in BP Barrelman by It's when the actor is deleted, right? Event destroyed. That's what's going on. So when the dude has been destroyed, on destroyed, BP Barrelman, as BP Barrelman, event by an event on destroyed, event respawn. We get the death camera location. Well, we get the death camera location. We check that the death camera has been unset. We set the death camera to the death camera location. We blend to that camera from the camera that we currently have. But what? Let's just read the book. See if it respawn the player with blueprint function. It's the aftermath of death. Respond to character feedback. Free to further some. Commemoration delay node we have created will do this for us. Feel free to adjust the respawn time. Cool. No, it's moved on. It's moved straight on. It's on the tip of my brain. I want Spring Boy. Bear with me. I think maybe. Oh, not that one. Well, it worked, I guess. Just bear with me a sec on this one. Yeah. Can I just yeah, there we go. Set death camera. So so theoretically, before it was setting the camera position when the actor was destroyed, but now it's going to set the camera position before the actor is destroyed, just before the actor is destroyed. It might be, yeah, okay. Well, it still does the same fucking thing. Why is it doing it? Why is it doing that? Why is it giving me a twisty? Why is it giving me a 90-degree twisty? I don't want that. I mean, I think I know why. It's because it doesn't update the camera until that works a little bit, but I feel like that works better. It feels better. I don't know if it's actually any different. I haven't tested it, but it feels better in my brain. Apart from the fact that it twists, which is ridiculous. So I guess the only thing to do would be to trigger a custom event. That's pissing me off though. Yup. Because like the whole reason we were doing this is to replace the default camera that does that, that looks at that wall before you respawn. And we've got it to transition from the default camera that looks at the wall, but we haven't got it to transform from the camera before that. Weird. Let's go back up to the top of the screen. Cameras in the South real world, just to spawn the camera the type room. Cool. I mean, if you're an Unreal dude, nice. I'm so sorry. If you're an Unreal dude, you can let me know what I'm fucking up here, and that'd be great. But I'm just at the moment reading the book to see if I've missed something. I don't think I have. Oh Lord, they coming. So the second we destroy the actor, the absolute moment we destroy our player guy, what happens is hello. Oh, sweet. Beat the rush. Oh no, I got hit by one of them. Oh Jesus Christ. Oh. Smack. Oh hello. What has gone on here? I seem to have been displaced. I am the Barrelman Diaspora. So the second Barrel Boy is destroyed. Everything about Barrel Boy is destroyed. The spring arm, the camera. And so we can't transition from the camera that we had to the new camera that Barrel Boy is meant to have. This is a game-breaking bug, by the way. I don't know if you noticed. Yeah. So we gotta not do that. So it's like event respawn, bind to event on destroyed, cast BP Bowerman. Bind event to on destroyed. Add delegate, K2 node, add delegate. We don't want on destroyed. Oh, no, that's the barrel. What? No. Get out of here. Destroy actor. Event destroy. How do you make a custom event again? New custom. Event dispatcher. Event craft. I don't even know what the fuck I'm doing anymore. I have. I don't know that that will make a difference, but it might. It probably won't. It'll probably just make it really fast. That's what it said it would do. It's the time it takes to blend from one camera to the other camera. But it's impossible to keep the... Okay, what? What? Is this smoke and mirrors? This seems like smoke and mirrors to me. It's great that it zooms out. I like that. But that is fucking smoke and mirrors. Also, this level isn't actually symmetrical. For fuck's sake. At this point in time, I don't care. If smoke and mirrors is good enough for Penn and Teller, I can deal with it. Respawning the player with a blueprint function. Right, okay, blueprint functions, guys. Next. Let me just have, I know. Time taken to blend 0. Blend exponent. See, this... Oh, do you know what it is? Do you know what it is? Absolutely. BP barrel game mode, death camera location, death character camera location. Set death character camera location. Yeah, no, absolutely, it is not a camera. It is a transform. For fuck's sake. Yeah, thank you. Recombine. Recombine. So now, right. Yeah, I get it. I kind of get it. So this guy's doing a bit of a cheese. What he's doing is he's setting an infinitely fast blend from wherever the camera thinks it might be in the no man's land of Unreal Engine. And he's blending it just real fast to where it used to be in the book. He doesn't have a change of direction. But game mode camera. Nope. This is getting complicated. I love that. I don't want the comment. You goddamn moron. No, I want everything inside the comment. Fuck off. Yes. No! God. Why you like this? This. Move respawn down. This is Death Camera Deep Pan Pepperoni Pizza Rolls. Absolutely fuck all naming credential stuff all the time. Delete, and then nope, no, we needed that one. We needed Death Character Camera Transform up here. Get. Fuck's sake. It's a lot of work, right? I already put all those things down. I'm not doing it again. Hell no. It's going to be cool with that. So what we're going to do is we're going to get the Death Character Camera location. So the camera location where the character died. We're going to spawn the camera active class there. We're going to get the game mode camera. We're going to input exec is valid, not valid, whatever. Cull any cameras which have been already spawned. We're going to set the constraint aspect ratio, blah, blah, blah. We're going to get the player controller index 0, blah, blah, blah. We're going to set the view target with blend 0 seconds. So we're going to have a camera which snaps basically as you die to where you died. And then here, Death Camera Location, which is the pulled out view, we're going to have a camera which takes 0.4 seconds to blend, and then your character will respawn. So fingers crossed, this, my friends, will be, and they're both set at the same time, in the same instance, just after the character movement has been destroyed. So if we play now, we should have the cheeky effect, and it's stressing me out because this book is, I don't want to say it's bad practices, but I don't think it's good practices. I don't think that's how you're meant to do camera reassignment. And obviously this book wasn't written by a guy who works at Epic Games. He does not work building the Unreal. Fuck's sake, it doesn't work. Why? Because we're setting the blend from the wrong place. Target player controller object reference. New view target? I don't want that. I want a player controller object reference. I want a game mode camera object reference. Fuck you. Set view target with blend. Target is player controller now. Set view. See, it's a player function. It's the set find camera component with view target. So should lock out going view target to the last frame's camera position for the remainder of the blend. Lock out going view target to the last frame's camera position. So the camera thing needs to always be attached to a player. Yeah, that's as I expected. The interpolation method does not make any difference. Can I go back to the way it used to be? I guess just before I made that pin there, that should be fine. Whatever. It works how the book wants it to work, I guess. There we go. I guess we don't need any of this either. I don't know. Wow, invalid pin. That's fucking intense. We can leave that set there though. That's fine. We don't need event destroyed because the event destroyed is part of this sequence. If it happens before the actual thing is destroyed, it could be better. It could be not faster, but slightly more accurate, maybe slightly less. I'm moving on to the next thing. I don't care. I fully do not care now. I'm gonna have to stop this. I'm gonna have to just hold the phone normally because it's overheating and it's not charging properly. Jesus Christ. Means at least I can go back to vertical view for reading. Oh, no, I didn't mean to do that. Whoa. Ooh. I just wanted to make it smaller. There we go. Oh, Jesus. Jesus. Do I have coffee left? Just a little bit. Okay. So, to keep the functionality following our sequence node tidy, we should create a blueprint function within which we can group the player's respawn functionality. Create the function now by pressing the small white plus button next to the function category in my blueprint panel. So that's going to be in this, and then the function. We're going to call it respawn player. My phone is very slippery. It was gonna fly. Had it on my jeans. Respawn player. See, I keep going into shops. I have some beard sound here. ASMR. I keep going to shops and I keep looking at like gooseneck desk clamps for my phone, and I'm like, yeah, I could do with one of those really. And like, it's usually like the day opposite today, so I'm as far away from streaming Unreal Engine as I could possibly be, and I'm like, yeah, kind of cool, but I don't know, £5, that's a lot of money. It's a gooseneck as well. I don't really enjoy goosenecks because they tend to get they're quite spindly and they tend to weaken quite quickly. But whatever. I mean, my phone isn't that heavy, is it? And I might be able to splash out for one of those fucking boom arms like the microphone's on. Who knows? If you have any interesting suggestions on how I could hold my phone with a third arm, let me know. If you have any better suggestions on how to set up the fucking camera in this garbage pile, I mean, ideally you'd just have the camera independent of the character model or the character model. Oh my Jesus Christ. Hold on a second. Let me go see why the dog is agitated. Could be danger. Danger close. Mandi's on stream. Sorry about that. The how do I explain this? So there was a charity Santa Claus coming round, riding his sleigh, ringing his bell, and yeah, dog's getting cold this year apparently. She not happy. Spawn actor. BH character. What? Business respawn. God damn it. She's fucking tilted now. She's seen Santa and it's like, what? It's the 9th? The 10th? The 9th? The 9th. And she's riled, man. She wants them presents. But she gotta wait another 15 days. 2 weeks. 16 days. 15 days and a couple of hours. 15 and change. Oh yeah, I was Destiny 2 season ends today. Shit. What does it end tomorrow? Also shit. Guess I'll be playing that all night. I'm only halfway. I'm literally rank 50 out of 100. There's no way I'm getting the full way. That'd be cool though, wouldn't it? So we're just moving the functionality. We're moving. We're moving this to. Oh! For Christ's sake. Right. Okay, 1, fuck you. 2, fuck you. I wish this book was it's fucking, this is the worst phone. Can't believe I'm saying this now. I love this phone, but it's so fucking slippery. And we just possess respawn. All right, that's all they've got in there. But then we need to replace that in the event graph, right? With respawn player. Equal. Right. That should be. Yeah. We good? I gotta make sure. Just want an excuse to play this fucking game, don't I? Yeah. Yeah. Nice. So it still respawns me, which is a good thing. Potentially a good thing. So a function is like a C function. where you have a set of things that happen, and instead of writing those things out every time, you can simply drag your function, or you can just write your function with your inputs. In this, respawn player has only one input, which is the target to respawn, obviously. However, it hang on a sec, what's this? Oh, custom event? Yeah, okay. Respawn. You know, it's a strange icon located at the top right hand corner of the possessed node. Simply means this function will only be executed on the server authority, something that we will cover later on in the book when we address networking. Oh, okay. Oh yeah, so they're off there, yeah, right, okay, cool. The only issue with current setup is that for passes new spawn character target view will be overridden and the new character's camera will be used. This removes any possibility to do a nice blend between the view targets. In any case, we have to do target view cube. Like to have the target view cubically interpolate between the death camera and the spawn camera views. To this, we have to reset our target view back to the game mode camera we made earlier with a blend time of 0 specifically, and then immediately set the view back to our character camera again. However, if we specify a 1.0 second blend using PTM, okay, make sure the camera location. Set view target with blend. Maybe I can. Charger doesn't quite. That'll do. That'll do. Oh, hello. Is that. The fuck? Was I not charging? Whatever. What? It's like Santa's come back around. Okay. I get the feeling that this isn't going to end well. Get player controller. It wants this after the respawn bit, I guess. And it wants 2 of these. And it wants 3 of these. I know. Like this. Like that? Alright. I guess, you know what? Let's just see what it does. I'm pretty sure I got all the instructions done there. But honestly, I help. Why? No! A lot of camera actors getting spawned here. How do I... Ah, mouse. Here we go. What am I doing? I'm working through the book, Unreal Engine by example, and I've made a boo-boo. I've made a big boo-boo somewhere. So, oh wow, that's a lot of people watching. What the hell? Let me just have a look. Use controller rotation. Retrieve the pawns. Your will be updated to match the controller rotation, or if controlled by player controller. Do. Roll pitch no. AI controller no. Billboard no. Is relevant no. Replicate movement maybe. I don't know. Sure, why not? Block input no. Can be damaged yes. Mod cooking. Very good. Let's just see if that helped, because I think that's a setting that I changed because I thought it might change the heading of my heady boy, but actually I think it might be about the camera control, the link to camera control. So maybe this will fix all of our problems and we can have a cheeky zoom out. Oh, thanks for the follow, Rodders. If you're interested in watching me stream the Unreal Engine, usually, fuck's sake, usually today's, usually Mondays, for the foreseeable future at least. I play crappy PS2 games yesterdays, and I play crappy PC games tomorrow. I say crappy. I'm playing Borderlands 2, and I'm playing Chaos Legion at the moment, so that's your medley. I should have like a timetable on my thing. I should do that one day. I should do that tonight after this stream, so I don't forget. So something's not going right here, and I don't get it. Like, capsule component inherited, capsule mesh, spring boy, camera, character movement. See, the spring arm isn't tied to the mesh, because the mesh is the mesh gets destroyed in certain events. The camera is tied to the spring arm, obviously, so it can move with the spring arm. Camera settings. Yes. Hang on. Camera settings. Hang on. Wait a second. Camera settings. You should do Simpsons Hit and Run on PS2. That's cool. I've played the Simpsons Hit and Run. I don't actually... bastard! Don't actually own that game. It's quite fun, as I remember it, but it's... I don't know, I don't know. Maybe one day. So the camera, field of view, perspective, parents... Are you not parented to the Spring Boy? I want detach. Jesus. Camera. Aspect ratio. Constrain aspect ratio. Use pawn control rotation. If this camera's component is placed on a pawn, it should use the view control rotation of the pawn where possible. No. Locked HMD. Auto activate. Editor only. No. I don't see anything. Why? What is wrong with you? What the fuck? Something fucky going on there. It's gone. It has actually gone. Spring Boy, here we go. Socket offset. Target offset. Alright, yeah. Socket length, parent socket, probe size, probe channel. To collision test. No, okay. Pawn, control, rotation, inherit, pitch your roll, camera settings. If this play is components placed on a pawn, it should use the view control. Nope. Show the relative rotation of the components. It does not rotate, but it maintains its parent as normal. Just repositions and rotates its children to decide by the inherited rotation settings and forget target rotation. If you want the rotation target based on all these settings, use pawn control rotation, inherit pitch, etc. When disabled, the component will revert to using the stored relative rotation of the component. Okay, yeah, cool. No. Let's just see what that does. Because we can always... Oh! The fuck? The fuck? Yeah? Okay, that does bad. We have learned inherit pitch, yaw, and roll. So that will okay, right? So inheriting the pitch, yaw, and roll does what exactly? This is a spring arm we're talking about, and yet it's weird how that changed also the direction. Oh, I guess because the direction of control is dictate. Ooh. This gotta stop. Okay, so that's. Am I getting the? I'm gonna take my headset off. I'm gonna take my headset off. Am I getting the wrong fucking variables here? I want to solve this because this is integral to the fucking shit, okay? And now it doesn't work, and so I'm angry. I'm angry. Spring Boy, attach. This root component in this blueprint is inherited and cannot be replaced. Maybe if we did that, and like only very maybe, I don't think this will work because we're destroying the mesh as part of the animation, which is obviously going to mess up the spring arm because it's going to destroy the spring arm because that's a child. When you destroy an actor, all actor childs are destroyed? Question mark? Who knows? Maybe it'll work better because the camera is now a child and it won't spin off into space the second the actor component is destroyed. It works exactly the same, and yeah, okay. I don't get that though. It's really weird how like the controls aren't changed in this perspective, but the camera is. But when I set the camera accidentally, albeit, when I set the camera to be backwards, so you could see the back of the dude, he would strafe, which was... See, that works fine. When it pulls out, it works fine, but when it pulls back in, it does not work fine. What's this need? Player controller object reference, new view target. Actor object reference, new actor to set as view target. Can I... Yeah, whatever, I changed that. Capsule, boy, I don't really care. Area class, no. Okay, what's in kilos? 80. Transform. Arrow component inherited, I don't really even know. Okay, that's not good. That's fine. Why has that got loads of junk on it? Weird. Weird that it would have junk. Weird that respawning and transforming our camera to the new camera location doesn't do the thing properly. That's weird. I did something. Something's different. I'm not sure it's good. What, are we inside the character now? Okay, so no. BP, destroy actor. I can't make a Type object is undetermined. Connect something to cast to the BT Barrelman to imply a specific type. But self should be fine. It was self before. I think it's the barrel's fault that our camera's getting messed up. I think it is going to be either in BP, Barrel Boy, or it's going to be in Barrelman. Obviously. But respawn player. Spawn player. Spawn actor BP Barrelman. So spawn an actor from class. BP Barrelman. Spawn transform wherever we do the dude. Get the player controller. We possess the pawn with that player controller. Let's find that pawn has. Can I get the position of the camera of BP? Yeah, because we do that, right? We oh no, we send the information, right? Okay, yeah, so we set a variable outside. We cast to the game mode. We set a variable outside the game mode. When he spawns, no, when he's destroyed. Okay, that wasn't a thing. I'm sure it's done something prolific, but it hasn't done what I want it to do. So good. What is this bullshit? It's seriously pissing me off. I'ma fucking throw it in a second. What is wrong with you? If you can't save a bastard 0 fucking float. There is something seriously wrong with this. I don't have anything driving those. They are just variables that I have set. And yet, editor can't seem to comprehend what a fucking right angle is. Fuck off. Uh-oh. And... I don't, yeah, can we pause for a moment here? So we've got BP Barrelman 1, and we can see that the camera is correctly configured to be to the side. However, the camera has not been used. It's instead shoved the view inside of the dude, which is weird. I don't know what this is. I know what this is. Camera actor 0. Can I please have... Okay, so camera actor. What's making this? It's below the level. Where is it? It's at 0.000000111. Right, okay. Whatever's making camera actor needs to fucking die. It's not in the level, per se. Right? There's no... There is no... Yeah. There is only one thing that I know that makes a camera actor, and it's this. No. What? This. Excuse me while I lose my mind. Cast BP Barrelman. Bind event to undestroyed. That's fine. Respawn is undestroyed every time. Is valid meant to go here maybe? Who knows? No, it's not. So we spawn the camera, we put the game mode camera in. What? It's not valid. Set. Game mode camera. Okay. What? What? Determines if an object is valid. Okay, so if it is valid, I don't get it. How? What? Whatever. It seems to be culling things appropriately, but set constraint aspect ratio, good. Player index 0, get play controller target, blend time 0. View linear if it's just going to go instantly. Let me just scroll all the way back to where we created the character in this. Get rid of that. The barrel spawner. Don't need any text updates, thank you. Geometry, was that before or after we made the dude? Built the level. Okay, let's just have a look at this. So we're gonna be X physics, asset user data, collision. No, okay. Camera select HMD, camera settings, 90-degree perspective, parent socket none, scale inherited camera. Uncheck those. Excellent. Okay. Compile and save, and then BH character self, BH barrelman self. Okay. Component components details. Use controller rotation. That's fine. Okay, so that should be fine. Okay. That's not fine, but what's going on here, dude? Viewport. This component is placed on a pawn should it use the view control rotation of the pawn where possible. When disabled, the component will revert to using the stored relative rotation of the component. Good. The component itself does not rotate, but instead maintains its relative rotation to its parent as normal and just repositions and rotates its children as desired by the inherited rotation settings. That doesn't seem wrong, but it is wrong somehow. Flip. Try again. Nope. 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 What? This is so fucking confusing. Where's my mouse? There it is. Movement here. Whoa! Bastard! See, I didn't even fucking touch it. It went. This is making me so angry. Big angry. Swag. Yeah, I need help. So I'm working from this book, and this book is just fucking garbage. Yes. Spring arm has to be world rotation. Spring boy, tell me. Absolute rotation. That is uni. God no. I have been and gone to uni. I have come back from uni. This is extracurricular. My degree is it's a language degree. I'm sorry. Y'all tell me what I've done wrong. I followed the book to the letter, mostly. Just check my my 2 other 5-hour-long streams. You'll see. No, I'm kidding. So I'm trying to fix what is broken. I don't know if it's something that's been updated. Okay. Nope. From the version 1 point whatever this was written in, 1.7 I think, 1.8. Camera boy. Rip. I don't know what block. Don't try to learn UE4 with a book. Use YouTube, Discords, and the UE4 guidelines. You see, I've done those. The book is called Unreal Engine by Example, and yeah. Turns out, you know, an out-of-date YouTube video is just as out-of-date as an out-of-date book, so it doesn't really, you know, help me in any way. What I want you to tell me is why in my viewport here I have my camera and my spring arm assigned to my character to be side-on view, but when I go to Barrel Boy executable, not only are they not side-on, but also I've completely potatoed this. So it's great that it doesn't rotate the camera while this happens, but no rotation value of the camera or the spring arm seems to oh, well, I've just proved myself wrong there, haven't I? Jesus Christ. So I guess I just set that to 0 then, or 180. Ah, you bastard! I didn't even touch my phone. It threw itself off my desk. Apps. How dare you, sir? What the? It's my desk. My desk is in the way of my desk. Great. Whoop. Moonwalky boy. The game is now backwards, so I guess that has to be 180 degrees. But I will make slow progress. I don't know what was wrong. I don't know what was broken. Maybe this will fix my camera issue as well. Or maybe it will make my camera issue twice as bad. We will find out momentarily when I die. Or when I don't die. What the fuck? Okay, that's not meant to happen. So we'll go to the barrel man, go to the spring arm, set the Z to 180 degrees Z, compile, save. We'll go to our mesh boy. Mesh boy? Do we need to go to our mesh boy? And then we set out the teleportation. Yeah, rotation 90. That's got to be 270. There you go. I don't know what the fuck's going on here, guys. But yeah, now he faces the way he's moving. Great. Okay, that's a problem I had like 3 weeks ago. Didn't bother fixing. Now I have a problem with the camera not resetting properly. So y'all know about camera retargeting in Unreal Engine 4. I would really like to know about camera retargeting in Unreal Engine 4. Because this guy's got us doing some weird shit with set new view to blend new view to view set, and you see it. I wanna be behind the guy, but retargeting, like changing cameras. Yeah. So as you've just seen, my blueprint for this guy has a camera attached, but the script that has been written in the book that I have copied and put into this program does not change the camera appropriately. As you can see, the camera is not a camera, it is the inside of my player model, and I do not know why the inside of my player model has been set as a camera. I mean, I can assume it's because there's no camera reference that's being referenced to the new camera, it's just the camera back to the one on the spring arm. Yeah, camera back to the one on the spring arm would be great. In fact, changing the changing the camera. Oh yeah, I've got brain hacks. Oh, lad. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Blind fucking speedrun. Oh shit. Why didn't they kill me? They hit me in the back of the... Why am I going backwards? Ah, fuck this shit. Anyway, so basically, as you saw, when spawning the player, set him as a variable, then do get camera and whatever, and set view blend node. Yeah. Alright, okay, so... Yeah. So I don't think this is right, but it needs to be. This needs to be different. So can I get the camera from the player boy? When spawning the player, set him as a variable and then do get camera or whatever and set the blend node. Do I need to cast? Do I need to cast to game camera node, game camera boy, spring boy camera? New view target needs to be a reference to the player spawn. Yeah. We got that. We got that. Absolutely. The player spawn is right there. Not a problem. The problem is, how do I get a reference to that player's camera? Not player controller. It has to be a player controller. Look. Actor object reference. New actor said as the new target. Target player controller object. Oh fuck! I put it in the wrong one. You didn't see that? Player reference. That's the player reference. This is the new camera, and this new camera is a reference to the camera in the BP. And you're saying that even if I set that to the reference to the camera, that's not going to automatically set it to the camera, even though the camera has set to automatically possess, auto activate. Right there. Go to the part where the player is spawned. The function that spawns him. Here. Yeah, cool. I'm here. From return value, create a variable. What kind of variable are we making here? A camera variable? Right click, return value. Oh, okay. Promote to variable. Create variable. Nope. Promote to variable. Yeah? Yeah. But now we've got a set. This needs to be in between these two, I guess. You can't do parallel. Can't do parallel processing. Yes. Yes. This is new var 1. Let's call that BP barrel man camera variable. I don't know. Yeah, I've got this. Do I just plug that in? Now I'll go to the part where you do the blend. I'm at the part where we do the blend. Here's the blend. Can I split this pin? Nope. Plug variable made into the view target. But isn't that just going to do the same thing as what it was doing before? I mean, I trust you to a degree. It's worth trying. But it seems like an extra node that does exactly the same thing. Who knows? Maybe in the last 12 updates of Unreal 4 they've changed it. Like, that's what happened. I was watching one of the Unreal tutorials. Do you remember the Infinite Runner one? I don't know if you've like trolled through them. But I thought, yeah, I'll do that. And then, I just whipped it out on the newest version, because why would I go back and install like 18 versions back of Unreal? Oh, that is absolutely fantastic. You, sir, you get a gold star. Ah, beautiful. Thank you. That's really really de-stressing. So just for my brain to decode what we've done here, let's just move that. Oh god, that's so fucking messy. You always need a reference. I know. I gather that you need a reference, but the book was using this get player controller, and the return value obviously is not going to be the thing. Let me just scroll back to where we were in the book. Building level geometry, yeah. Hit events, yeah. Here we go. Yeah, it was using get player controller for both of those pins. I mean, it makes sense. I'm not saying it doesn't make sense. I'm saying it's not what it's not what was here, which is why I was confused that it wasn't working. So we got set, possess, respawn. That creates a BP barrelman camera variable. I don't know. So this variable here, could I not just use the return value from here, or is that illegal? Is that a bad? Because this is setting a variable. Yeah. I don't remember hearing books whatsoever. It takes way too long. It's gonna be way too complex. Go to YouTube and search. See, the other really big problem with having a YouTube video to learn the Unreal is I get it eats a second monitor. I mean, I'm not made of screens here, dude. And like, I'd have to hear it, so I'd have to have my headset back on. I've taken it off because I've had it on for the past 2 hours and 48 minutes, and and the reason my desktop audio is muted is, I guess it can mute the desktop audio, but what if I drag something and you saw something you didn't need to see? I guess it's probably a better idea, but I have the book and I'm going to work through the book. Technically you can, but it's always best to set variables as you avoid problems later on, and then you have to reference the player. I guess. So, I mean, I guess I'm fine for now. I get that you need a reference to the dude, and this is just an actor object reference, right? This is just an object reference to the BP barrelman, which is fine. So the get player controller is a reference to the player input node, the quote unquote player, the input set, I don't know what is a player controller. What even is UE4? Don't ask me. Animation with UE4. Oh god. I assume you have a player controller BP. Nope. Do not have a player controller BP. I have. Let us see. I have the barrel spawner, the barrel man, and the game mode. This does not have a player controller blueprint. So I guess that's a bad thing. I should have one. Good to know. In multiplayer, every player that logs in has one player controller. Yeah. You have multiple characters to possess, but only one player controller. Yes. Yes. Yeah. So the player controller is like the in-game concept of the player. So it's like the player controller 0, player 1, and that, as a reference, can control actors' pawns, can be assigned cameras and stuff. Yeah. Yeah. I get it. Yeah. Cool. Oh, I guess it's. Is it specifically for players? I don't want to get too advanced, but like, if you have online multiplayer, fighting game. Let's just say fighting game. The camera in that game instance would be fairly independent of the player controller. The cameras can be separate from those, though, right? Yeah. I'm overthinking it. Of course, cameras can be separate. They're just tied to the character here because they're part of the pawn. Yeah, and the pawn is controlled by the player character directly. Yeah. Do you like this texture? This is the broken version still, apparently. There's a big seam across it somewhere there, right there. Don't ask me. But yeah, we're moving on to chapter 3.1, animation with UE4, animation conventions, great animation, skeleton frame pose, blend, good. State machine not, thanks. State machine not only for animation but can be used for anything with states. I think I'm gonna have to stop here because I think the animation stuff is all right. Thanks, AM1VL. I think that's what it says. SM1VL. God damn it. Thanks for stopping by, dude. I am also gonna go off now because my brain hurts, and we're moving on to animation. I want to keep that separate from all this. Anyway, thanks for tuning in. SM1VL, and thank you for tuning in, everyone else. See you later. If you did tune in for the live video, thanks for watching the VOD. If you watched the VOD, as I said yesterday, from the last video, from Chaos Legion 11 onwards, fingers crossed, we'll be recording the footage directly to the hard drive, so there will be no crusty Twitch compression, Twitch upstream bandwidth limit on the videos, which is going to be good for you. It's going to be good for me. It's going to look better on YouTube. It's going to look the same on Twitch, fingers crossed. Although, if I want to play something resource heavy, maybe I will stream in 720. Who knows? Or dares to dream. Anyway, thanks a lot for stopping by. Thanks, Rodders, for the follow, you madman. He was only here for a few moments, and he demanded that I play Simpsons Hit and Run. I didn't demand, but anyway. Maybe I will. You can't tell me not to. But I can tell you that I will see you. That doesn't really work, does it? In the next episode.